everybody. How are you? Mark Houston. And look who's over there.
Way to not make it creepy for everybody right away.
I'm not sitting in this room by myself. That's what makes this so weird right now, because I was really kind of getting used to it, and it was kind of fun. But now I got to look at Russ, and then I turn to the right, and I look at Rob, and he's back.
Like
how are you?
Fungus. I'm good, man. I'm good. I've missed you more than I'm going to admit. I guess I just did, but I did miss you.
Everybody, you just missed me. How have the last 10 weeks been for you?
Well, we were talking a little bit. It was the first month was how much can I eat and get into my system.
Did you really, though, that first month?
I did. I snacked a lot and had a cocktail almost constantly.
Most of the days?
Well, every day. Most of the day. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy to be sitting at my kitchen table and go, I'm pretty sure I can finish the rest of this day with a drink.
You've changed that, though.
I have.
You came in all slimmed up for.
The last month has been a little bit of a different deal. I've been trying to eat better and exercise a little more, and
I'm not gonna.
It's not overly noticeable yet, but hopefully.
I'm not gonna do any of those things. I don't care.
You're a lot lighter than me already. The
whole thing is just, the world is on fire. It feels like right now, just everything's burning. I'm just glad we have a little normalcy back, except for this
normalcy
piece of plastic in front of us. That's a word, right? Normalcy.
Normalcy.
Normalcy. Is it normalcy?
It's fallacy. Seriously? And normalcy.
It's not normalcy. N-O-R-M. Normal.
And normal.
Yeah.
This is normal.
Pronounce the word. Oh.
All right.
Maybe we should just stop doing these all together. Here we are back.
You've forgotten how to
can't
talk.
Pronounce words. So did you learn anything? Did you expand your mind at all over these past? Well, here in South Dakota, we never had the lockdown that over almost 40 states didn't they? I think in total.
Yeah, we were one of the few for sure.
Yeah, I mean we
for
were
better or worse.
Supposed to do the social distancing. We were supposed to do the, wash your hands. The mask thing came up recently, actually, but we were relatively normal around here. But we, as a company, decided, look, let's just better safe than sorry. So we went to half days for some people. Some people came in the morning. Some people came in the afternoon.
In the office, yeah.
Yeah, you and I were separated. You came in the morning. I think he did that deliberately, but I'm not going to comment any more on that. Why did you pick the mornings, Rob, and not the afternoons?
Because I feel more productive in the morning. And if I was at the office in the morning, I just was more productive.
That seems likely. Russ, what about you? Why did you pick the mornings and not the afternoons? Really? I think you're both fat liars is what I think you are.
I'm skinnier liar now.
Because here I was in the afternoon, and neither one of you guys were here. So I had to carry everybody's... the company.
It's been a lot of that going around. Everybody's carrying the company through the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's how we did it. That's how we separated everything. And now we decided that we can maybe come back with these stupid pieces of plastic in between everybody. And I know. It affects right here. This is the whole thing. But here's what I decided to try through this whole thing was I was tired of constantly putting ice in my whiskey. And I don't know why. I don't know why I decided that I didn't want to do that anymore. Maybe just because we were all trying new things? Maybe? That could have been.
I'll give you that one.
I don't know. But I discovered something magical in the bourbon that I drink now. Because I did a Whiskey at Work podcast a while ago that bourbon experts have recommended. You put in 1 part bourbon to 1 part water of whatever you're drinking. They say that's the only way to do it. Have you ever heard that?
Only from you, and when you've talked about putting water in your scotch and whatever, I've always let the ice be my water.
Okay.
And I've convinced myself, right or wrong, that I like it cold. I don't want it neat.
So when was the last time you just had some whiskey and water without it being ice?
First. You're generally by the end it is just whiskey and water.
I mean, without any ice in it at all. Do you remember the last time you've had a drink like that?
Well, other than here and trying some of the stuff neat, probably never.
Really?
No.
Well, let's do this, shall we?
That was on my side.
I know. I reached around. Well, you know what?
Yeah, don't go there. We're not doing that here. We're not that comfortable with each other, and I can't even hug him on a good day. So
I'm not
that's
sure
not
that's
happening
going to
now.
make the final cut. Okay.
That's on.
So what I've done, God, didn't mean that way.
Welcome back.
I've just about that much.
So that's not 1-to-1, is it?
No, it's not even close to 1-to-1. Not at all. I guess I modeled it off the way I drink scotch. Just enough water in the scotch to open it up a little bit. So since I've done it this way, I haven't looked back. I haven't put an ice cube in my whiskey since. And we're doing it with the Uncle Nearest, the 1856.
This stuff is coming in pretty hot, isn't it? It's been a while. 100 proof.
100 proof. So this might be something you would water down anyway, just to bring it down to something that's right around,
Ice.
well, try here.
Jesus, that was further away than I thought.
I was like, you
Like,
coming
yeah,
in?
I'm good.
Where are you going to be?
I don't know.
Yes.
Where am
All
I?
right. Sure. All right, give it a try.
Sure, way to put the plastic on your side of the table.
You get all
the flavor.
and a little bit more that comes out of that. Because the ice, first off, it takes longer.
It does take
get to
because
where
you're
that flavor
and you're
is.
decreasing the alcohol
Exactly.
as the water is getting.
But this, it does it right away. You're not sitting there and waiting.
I hate you. This is pretty good.
Would you? Are you gonna maybe?
I might. I'm gonna have to go home and try it.
Try
now.
it with some other things. I've done it with the Weller. I've done it with the Jack Daniel's 27. I've done it with the Gentleman Jack, and of course the Scotch that I have at home. I put water in like this all the time now. But I think whatever experts came up and you know, God, I was going somewhere and I didn't want to go there anymore.
Well, most experts are going to tell you to drink it however you want to drink it.
Right.
You know, I mean, we've had that debate and said it 1,000 times on the show. You talk to the distillers, and they're, you know, I'm not dumping Coke in good whiskey, but if that's what you want to do, knock yourself out. But this adds to the flavor rather than not adds to the flavor, brings the flavor out.
Brings what's in there out. Yes.
Rather than on a Coke or a sugary drink or lemonade or whatever, where you're adding flavor to it.
Right.
Where you're not even really sure where the flavor of the whiskey ends. My mouth's watering now. This is good. It's like I'm having a cheeseburger. But it brings the flavor out. It releases it. It isn't, the smell wasn't, aroma wasn't much different.
Sure.
It still had the taste of you saw me sniff it before and then after the water. The aroma for this untrained nose is about the same. And yet the flavor, I think, just got...
I guess for me, it's because it was instant. There wasn't waiting for the ice to get to where you like drinking it. You put that splash of water in there, and it's right there ready to go for me to drink. That's what I learned sitting at home, mostly alone during this whole thing.
Your wife leave you too?
And
She's like,
she's like, well, you're going for that again, huh? Pulling another one out of the cabinet will all be upstairs. So that's kind of how it went. So
had a
that's
little of that at
No,
home.
she was great. She never did that. My wife's awesome. And
She is awesome.
so, yeah.
So my question to you is, did this make your terrible howler head any better?
Oh my God! You don't put the water in Howler Head. That's already a flavored whiskey ready to go. That you drink right out of the bottle, just sitting there on the curb, just pouring it back. Okay, don't mess with the Howler Head, buddy. All right, don't howl at the head. Okay, because I'll be coming for you. All right, I'll be coming through this like a spider. Okay.
I think this piece of glass can take you. But did you notice how he got all defensive? So some things have changed a lot.
I'm going to get
Some have not.
defensive about my flavored whiskey. All right, because
I couldn't even get my wife to drink it.
that's sad.
I know it's sad
That's
how bad that
sad.
really is.
You're going to bring it down here, though, right? So I can have it, or do I have to trade you with something, or what do you want? What do you want in exchange for that? I got to get that back from you somehow.
Hug, maybe?
I'm not giving you a hug. I guess he's keeping the whiskey. There you go. So anyway, we're going to go back to regular episodes, but we were just happy that we were finally in the same room together and we could sit down and drink like this. Tomorrow, I think we're going to try to get Kelsey back in the room. She was actually had the day off today. So we're going to try to get all three of us in a place somewhere with this or not. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if it's... Do we need to have this? Do we need to keep these? This just feels weird.
I don't know.
All right.
We did this one for effect.
Yeah. We wanted to show you that we're trying to obey the rules. But I figure about 3 or 4 glasses more of that, and there's the rules are out the window. That's done.
Then what he mentioned earlier.
Stop it. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching this
Killed
one. Like I
somebody.
said, we were just happy that we were finally all back together, and I didn't have to try to set up my iPhone on one of Russ's tripods that I broke into his office to get on a regular basis. So I was glad he was in here to do this.
There's a key to his office in my office.
Oh, is there? Well, your office
There's
is
mine
locked too.
office as
So
well.
yeah, whatever. I just pulled the panel off.
key to
Russ's
my
door and
office.
reached up and opened it that way.
It's a key to my office and Chris's office.
I'm talking a lot about reaching here this afternoon. Anyway, thanks for watching this, putting up with it. We're going to be back with normal episodes soon here on Whiskey at Work. We have a new website too, by the way. Oh, I wanted to tell
we
everybody
do.
about that.
Yes.
We want you to bookmark it though, because some jerk in Texas has the domain whiskeyatwork.com and he's not doing anything with it. So we had to go whiskey-at-work.com. So just go there once and bookmark it so you don't have to keep typing that in. Texas. God.
Lazy bastards.
I don't know if you're lazy, but you're just...
That guy is.
Yeah.
If you're going to use it, use it.
Use it for something,
Whiskey at
sir.
Work guy.
I'm not going to toast you with this. That's for damn sure. Also, we're on...
Toast you with that crappy Texas whiskey that he brought back.
the TX. We're on Facebook and we're on Instagram as well. So check us out and we'll be back with more. Thanks for watching Whiskey at Work.